In this video, we are going to be completing every single story quest inside of a Rise crossover. So they recently added quests to the game to help guide new players through the game to become like good at the game and all that. But who cares about that? Because the rewards they give are amazing and we're getting them all. If you're lacking on your experience, this is what you need to do. It gives so many levels and we're making level 100. That is the goal. But if you haven't already and you do enjoy this video, please drop a quick like and subscribe. It is free and it does help out the channel. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. So the game recently updated. By the way, I have been AFKing money. I'm at 52 SX. How many can I buy? I could buy over 100 of the weapons. Cool. And still have money to spare. I'm not gonna bother doing that just yet. I don't need the damage for anything. Especially because my shadows are way more powerful with the most recent update. But they added a feature to the game that's actually really, really cool. Oh, here we are. Yeah. 80 plus main quests to guide progression. And apparently, by completing all of them, you should be able to reach level 55. They also increased the max level and max level for stats and nerfed the statue boss, which is fine. A bunch of other small changes too, like skins, which is actually quite nice. But we have 80 plus quests that we can do to get experience to progress through the game. I'm already in game, so I don't need to do them. But as you might notice, I'm already level 55. So I want to see how many levels we can get starting from level 55. If it's going to supposedly give 55 levels, because that's a lot of work. That's a lot of levels. I want to get them. So we have a set of quests here. Let's do them. First quest, Arise the Shadow. That's easy, actually. There you go. Quest complete. Thank you, Quest GUI. Second quest, defeat Sundu 10 times. Oh my lord, it's gonna be a bunch of defeat quests, isn't it? Oh no. Well, let me also go ahead because they changed this. I could finally use my Comish Dragon again. I haven't used this thing in like a month because they made it bad. You get it for being a YouTuber, by the way, if you want to know. Yeah, these early quests aren't giving a whole lot of experience. So it's gonna be a slow burn, but eventually we're probably gonna get a lot of experience. Thousands of it. Yeah, cool. We're gonna defeat this guy. This is actually a really good tutorial because it also gives weapons. I like this. But there we go. That's complete. Buy a weapon. It wants me to buy a specific weapon. There you go. Buy that. There we go. And oh, there's 2 quests now. Upgrade any weapon to D rank. And oh my gosh, they have a direct connect to the tutorials. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Well, that is cool. We could just go ahead and combine those. I understand about making that more difficult and as a side quest, because 1,000,000 gems is a lot if you're this early into the game. There you go. Complete that. It also wants me to enchant my weapons. You know what? Just for the fun of it, let's do it on the weapon they gave us to do. There we go. Got a looting 6? That is insane. That is like one of the best enchants you can get, especially early game where you need a lot of essence to do enchanting. Yeah, I understand they're making that side quests because those are quite difficult compared to what's having me do here. And now we're gonna run through every single enemy. So it wants me to defeat the old man now. There we go. Completed. Now he wants to defeat Dake, which I still get comments to this day saying it's clearly the guy that runs the White Tiger Guild, but dude, he looks nothing like this in the show. He just looks like this in the video game. He looks more like an assassin with this outfit. There we go. Now we defeat the good old master of the Hunters Guild, myself. I wish these quests were numbered, because I probably should have been checking that. Because I don't know what quest I'm on, so there you go. Cool, now it wants you to defeat a dungeon in the leveling world. So there is specific dungeon quests. So I need to wait for one of those to spawn. Okay. I'm glad they made that a side thing because depending on your luck, it might not happen for a long time. So I still don't know where most of the Andrews spawn. I know there's one up there and then there's like the 4 here. But it feels like such a low amount. There we go. Now we have to defeat my favorite orc, which I refuse to try to pronounce. I am very much Sun Jin Woo. You'll tell me the name and I will forget it. Or just say it wrong. There we go. Now he wants to defeat 5 brutes. That is good. Now, if you're doing normal progression, you're trying to level up as fast as possible. What I was doing before these quests were added was I would, like, get up to the fire mages, summon a full team of them, and then work on this specific brute, because it's the best one in the area. Because they drop as 1 rank higher if you arise them. It's such a good way to get decent damage units at the very beginning. Once you get these, you can almost immediately just move on to the next world, which is Naruto. I love how this video is going to double as a tutorial. Buy a ship from a boat shop. That's a good step. Yeah, unless you got a flying mount. you're gonna need a boat. Let's buy the little goat. You can buy them in... Oh, I can't buy them in bulk. Okay. I was just saying that seems to not be a good idea normally. Okay, now we have to go set our spawn at Grass Village. Okay, yeah. That is a good idea, yeah. There we go. Easy quests. I'm loving this. Defeat Snake Man. I'm seeing a pattern happening here. Yeah, now we defeat a grass dungeon, so I'll keep an eye out for those also. Now we have to defeat the second enemy. And this is a fairly good tutorial overall. There we go. And oh yeah, it wants me to do the hunter test now, which I don't need to do because I'm already in plus. So there we go. No need to run the tests again. And a D rank one. There we go. Give me both of those. I'm surprised it didn't have me go all the way up to N rank. Yeah, cool. We already leveled up from those. We're level 56. We got a free level so far. Okay, now we gotta defeat Black Crow. And that one's done. I like how it gives brutes as a one quest because all of the brutes, by the way, in each world have the same amount of health. There is no difference. So just fight the brutes that are like the best units in a specific world. If you want to know what that is, go to Shadows, go to Index, click on the world you're in, and you can see all of their damages. Like Black Crow's the best one on this island. If you're trying to get brutes to use them, that's the best way to do it. There we go. That quest is done. Now we have to go to the One Piece Island. Set our spawn. There we go. Now we have to defeat Arlong a few times. There we go. Now we have one for the dungeon. So we have 3 different dungeons to do. I feel like this is where most of our experience is going to end up coming from. But let's go ahead and defeat Mr. God himself. Self-proclaimed, of course. Easy peasy. Light Admiral. Dude, if you're caught up to One Piece and watching it currently, probably one of my favorite fights so far. It looks so good. Of course, I say that about almost every single fight in One Piece, so that's not saying much. Wonder, do brutes not count towards this number? Yeah, brutes don't count. They need to fix that because it is a light admiral. So don't fight brutes if you're doing these quests. There we go. Okay, we have one for C rank now. There we go. Claim that immediately. Now you want me to fight brutes. Okay. Easy. We also leveled up again. We're at level 57. You'll be leveling up a lot more, by the way, if you are new to the game. And now we're going to Face Heal, the Bleach Island. I think that's this one. That spawn. Defeat you. Dead. Now we're going to have dungeon quests for every single world before one spawns. Okay, let's go ahead and defeat... Oh, come on, it's the one world I don't need. It's actually the next world. So let's see if we can get there within 15 minutes. We're going to need that world's quest in a moment. Because if I remember correctly, that one should be next. There we go. B rank test completed. Let's go ahead and fight Genji. A lot of killing. Another quest done. Wow, Infernal Castle quests now. So they're saying by now you should be able to make the floor 5. 5,000 experience, though. That is insane. Okay, let's claim that. We leveled up twice from that, even at this level. That is insane. So that's probably where most of the levels are coming from then, not the dungeons. Of course, it's still pretty good. Okay, 5 brutes. Yet again, if you're trying to arise them, always kill the top ones. Easy. Okay, now we're at Lucky Kingdom. We have time. That's gonna be the one with the clover and book and all that. Also, if you can make it to floor 5 by now, that's you want to be running Infernal Castle to arise, because I think they all drop as S ranks at the very beginning. It might be A ranks, but either way, if you're lucky, you can get like an End Worlds unit as like an A or S. Your damage is gonna skyrocket because the later units are just so much better. Let's set our spawn. Completed. Okay, now we have a Lucky Kingdom quest. Let's go ahead and do that. Where's it at? And here we go. Let's just go ahead and run this. Just 5 rooms. And oh, the enemies from this area do count towards the quest. So I am killing the enemy I need to kill. But in the dungeon, it counts. So that's really good. Hello, good sir. You are here to give me experience in mass. Thank you. Quest complete. 750 experience. There we go. Good amount. And here we go. Second enemies defeated. Floor 10 of the castle. 900 more experience, a bunch of money and dust. I'm losing the dust because I have max amounts right now, but there we go. Like all of my dust is maxed out because I haven't enchanted weapons in a while. There we go. Win defeated. Now we're doing A rank test, which, you know, we're already there. And end the island yet again. More brutes. If it's already saying 10 here, my lord, I'm probably gonna have to go run the Infernal Castle to complete quests because I've only made it like 45, I think. But hey, next island. I think that's the Chainsaw Man one. Also, we're level 62 already. I'm loving this. I wish leveling was normally this easy. Hello, new world. I never actually spent any time here, if I remember correctly. I think I missed this update because I don't remember what it was. I think I was sick. I honestly can't remember. It's been a while. But either way, I skipped this world and I ended up just going directly for the next one, I think. Or maybe they added both at the same time. I honestly don't remember. And hey, there you go. S rank test completed. 1 second. What? Practice what you learned. Upgrade any weapon to C and enchanted. Okay, that's cool. That's actually a good timing for that quest because around this time in the game, you should be using weapons more than your shadows unless you got really lucky with the Infernal Tower. At least in the timeline of the game, around this time, weapons started becoming good. Starting in the Clover area, they were like competing with the shadows, but I think with this one in the next world, they started beating the shadows. And only recently are shadows actually becoming stronger due to relics and all that. And the fact that each point you put into the stat page gives 5% damage. But there we go. Completed you. Now we have the dungeon for that one. Yeah, I literally only ever came to this island for portals whenever they were active. As well, the amount it wants me to kill now is getting higher and higher. Also getting better and better rewards, like legendary dust. There we go. And now 5 brutes. And I just realized they renamed the tall ones to have the word brute on them, which is nice. Because now we can tell the difference. And new players won't be confused when talking to players that know what I'm talking about. Okay, next map, Mori. And also we have a quest for Infernal Castle. Potions! I love that! Potions are expensive to buy normally. That's a great quest. Just over time, it takes a while to get them. That's great, because I use a lot of those for different reasons. Like, all the time. I'm glad it gave us some more. Oh, speaking of, I should be using experience potions for this. I think, because experience potions do increase how much experience you get. Dang it, I just wasted a whole bunch of experience then. Okay, so if I save my spawn point, I would only get 80, which would put me at 0.23 on our experience, but with the potion, it should give me more, right? Yeah, no, it gave me more. Dang it, I wasted a bunch of experience there. Okay, so if I claim this one, yeah, that gave me way more than 4.5. Yeah, cool. I'm going to use that, even though we can't actually tell how much more experience it would give if you started at level 55. Now that like halfway through I'm using potions, I'd rather get the extra experience than see that true number. Yeah, no, I totally forgot about that. There you go, 450 more there. We have the world dungeon quest now. Another thing I never really learned is I never really learned where the small NPCs spawn in bulk on these later islands because I never really fight them. At this point, I've only ever really fought brutes for money. This was the first world where I started AFKing money due to the fact that weapons were actually needed. Easy. Leveled up again. We're level 67. That is insane. Okay, now we gotta defeat the last one. There we go. Dragon City next. Okay, we need to speed up then because that's the next world. Oh, plus we also got the quests for Floor 25 of Infernal Castle, giving 6,000 experience, 2 more free levels, and the SS Hunter test, which give another level. This is insane! We're getting so many levels. I'm guessing it'll also add more of these through the game because it seems like they have it for every single world. I'm guessing there's going to be quests every single update now, which I'm not against because it's free experience. There we go, completed that. There's so much just stuff there. That's awesome. Okay, now we can go to Dragon City. On the other side of the map. On the bright side, I have the fastest mountain in the game. So, we go places. Oh, and while we're flying through, we should probably go ahead and do the weapon quest. Free 750 experience. My quest menu is getting so full. Okay, so we need to craft a C rank, I think is what it said. Cool, let's do that with this one. There we go. And then enchant it. I don't care. Vorpal. There we go. Quest completed. We got a new weapon. Upgrade any weapon to B rank. Oh, it's gonna make me go all the way up to S. Okay, 1 second. We'll do that in a moment. Let's just buy a sword from the top world, I'm guessing. We'll just wait on that. We'll wait on that. I don't know how many more that's gonna go for. Also gives cash boost potions. That's amazing. New players are gonna have it so easy. I had to buy all my potions from scratch almost. Okay, set spawn. Have them start killing the master. There we go. Total completed. And yeah, here we go. G rank test. Free experience. N rank test, even more free experience. And we have one for Dragon City, so let's go do that dungeon real quick. Oh, there it is. They're very difficult to see sometimes. I can't believe we're level 74 right now. We might actually hit 100. Is this a double dungeon? There's only 4 rooms. Normally, double dungeons are 4 to 5 rooms. Normally 4, because if they run through it twice. So we'll see in a second. Are we in one? I'm probably gonna turn off cutscenes, because I don't need to see this every time. I love the dedications to not add faces to characters, because they didn't add one to him. Yeah, it is a double dungeon. All right, let's run through it. Whatever. It is only an E rank, but we're here anyway. Did that count towards the quest? Oh, wow. If you get a double dungeon, you have to complete it for the quest. Okay. Well, we have to run through it anyway. Good thing these things are really easy, especially if you can already kill the mobs easily. Hello, friend. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off cutscenes. I don't need them right now. I only had them on because of the new update, adding the statue boss doing stuff. And there we go. Cool. Claim that for a bunch of free experience. We leveled up again. Brilliant. So back to work. Time to kill Green. Where's the aura farmer? There he is. There we go. Claim. Now we defeat Sky. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm constantly getting massive levels of experience while doing this would be kind of repetitively boring. But because I'm leveling up so much, I'm having fun. I've already leveled up 20 times and with a very little amount of effort. Also, the fact they're asking for 30 kills is insane, but I kind of understand it because we're getting rewarded a lot for it. Easy. Now we do brutes. We also got level 30 Infernal Castle. Grab that. 2 free levels. I'm just glad the brute count stays low, because my lord. There you go, brutes completed. Okay, now we're going to XZ City. I mean, just checking our index real quick. Yeah, it's next to last world. We're only 2 worlds behind now. Hello, new island. This is the island I was on vacation when it was added. In plus rank. Cool, we get to our last rank. Cool, so no more of those. Also, I have 22 more points sitting here. And there we go. We also just got maxed shadow power again. Let's start adding to agility again. So they're faster. Yeah, this is good. They're getting a lot faster. Some people say that range is overpowered. I'd rather move around in dungeons than having to wait for my shadows to walk to my enemies. It's like once they get to the point where they're just like really fast, I'll probably start adding to range or maybe weapon damage. But right now, their walk speed's my highest priority other than damage. Look, 95 QI. That's awesome. I don't remember what they were before, but if you look at the end of last video, that's what they were before. There we go. Cyborg time. And that's completed. Last one. There we go. Floor 35 on Infernal Castle. 10,000 experience. I'll happily take that. And now it's just brutes. So I don't even one-shot them with my weapon. I was getting used to one-shotting. There we go. Cool. Now we go to the last world. You get like no experience for just setting spawn, which yet again I understand, but the difference in leveling. 18 more points to add the shadow agility. There we go. Hopefully that's enough. Also level 91. We might actually reach level 100. Lucky Kingdom. Dang it. I don't need that. That sucks. One of the few worlds I don't need. Set our spawn. Let's do it one more time. Oh, and real quick, next dungeon spawn, and it was soul leveling world. Let's finally get that one done. And oh wow, yeah, my shadows are way faster now. I might actually be happy with that speed. I don't know if I need to get any more. I could just go for like an even like 40 or 50. I'll see. I'll pay to reset my stats if needed. That is amazing though. I love them being fast. There we go. Loving this free experience. Wait, new quest added. Distribute skill points into your stat. It just gave me that for completing the World 1 dungeon. Do I have any to put in? I don't. I have to wait. No, there we go. There we go. Leveled up again. Okay, that's good. That means we can put points in. Complete that. And okay, there's nothing else after that. Good. I wonder what other quests I'm missing out on by not completing these yet. I don't necessarily need the reach either because of my guild. We have a bunch of levels in reach, so it does help. There we go. Got that done. And our last normal enemy on this list, I'm pretty sure. And there we go. 2 new quests. Floor 40 for Infernal Castle. I'll grab that. Glad we completed that before. And probably the last normal one. I'm actually curious what I get after this one, because there's no more worlds currently. There we go. Yeah, nothing else. Cool. So we finished that. So now we just have dungeon ones and the weapon crafting. Okay, so we just have to do the weapon craft quest. Do I have a good amount of any weapon? Okay, I might be able to craft all the weapons I need just with what I have. So he's right now wanting a B rank. Let's make one of those. Easy. And wait, there's no others? Oh, I have to wait for dungeon quests then. I should have just made that earlier then. Oh my gosh, level 106. I just realized. When did that happen? Okay, well, let's go ahead. Whatever. Let's get an even 50 on this. I can't believe we made it past level 100. I was going to do a video grinding for that, but obviously I didn't need to. And I'm not sure where to put the rest of these stats. I'm guessing weapon mastery would be the best, but my weapon's kind of bad, so I'm not entirely sure. I think I'll just hold on to them. That's what I'm going to do. I have no idea how many quests I've completed so far, but the only ones I have left are dungeons, so we're just waiting. Okay, there we go. That's a dungeon I need. Easy round. Had a lot of rooms, though. There we go. No quests secondary from that. So we're probably down to just 6 left. Okay, and the next dungeon is this world's. Here it is. This is my first time actually running this world's dungeon. I've never run it before. We're starting off with a C ring. This is gonna be fun. Are my shadows enough? Oh, they are. It's 8 rooms though. This is gonna take forever. And here is the boss. My shadows are amazing. Can I get the arise? Nope, it's fine. There we go. A bunch of experience. Okay, we're down to 5. Oh, plus we got this finally. There we go. Okay, and 2 dungeons later, we have one we need. Grass Island. This is the World 2 one, so you might get a quest for doing this. I'll see. I definitely have more than enough speed. But there we go. That quest is done. We didn't get anything for doing that. Down to 4. And like an hour later, we have another one of the gates we needed. And there we go. Super easy. Claim that. Another free level with 3 more to go. And here we go. Another one we needed. This one continues to be my least favorite map layout. It's a bit better now, though, because they moved all of the people to be closer. They just built a wall. They just, like, removed that half of the map. But it's still pretty annoying how far to the side you have to go if you're trying to do them fast. And quest completed. Oh, my daily stuff reset. There we go. Very good. And we're so incredibly close to being done. Next, the last dungeon we need to do. And there we go. We are so close to being done. And here we go. The very last portal we need. So if no other quests are given to me after this one, we are gonna be done. I think it was 88 quests in total because I've been editing the video as I've been going along waiting for these dungeons. I don't know if I miscounted or if I forgot to tally one because I was kind of sloppy while recording, claiming some before talking or just not being clear when I am claiming. But I think 88 is a pretty good number to go off of. Maybe there's 90. All I know is they're gonna be adding more in the future and that they are very rewarding. We're gonna not make it to 110. But we did almost double our level because of the experience potions. So if you go off of that, I'm guessing there's 50% more experience needed to go from level 1 to 55 compared to 55 to 110. But there we go. Yeah, no more quests. We're done. I think just to get the number, let's go ahead and finish running these last 3 quests just to get the experience for it. There you go. Went ahead and finished the first 2. And there we go. 110. Not too bad. Actually did very, very good there for levels. And there we go. Well, finished all my quests. They're actually quite rewarding to do, even the normal ones that you get every day. Overall, very happy with my level. I don't really know what to put the rest of my points into. I'm guessing I'll just do player speed for my own bonus because I feel slow in this game normally. But yes, we're finally done. That took a few hours.